What's going on, everyone? Nico here with the Wooden Spoon, and today I'm in Center Moriches, New York, out on Long Island, and today I'm with a good friend of mine, Mark Puccio, owner of Puccio Electric. How's it going, Mark?
Good to be here. I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, my first time deep out
in the woods,
Island.
right?
I mean, I think I've been out to like Hampton Bays.
All right, so it's a little further east from here.
Yeah, Sayville, but this is definitely the furthest out.
Furthest out? Okay.
So, I guess just right off the bat, tell us the origin story of Puccio Electric.
The origin story. So back in the day, way back in the mid '80s, I went to Bosse's for electric. In high school, did 2 years there, and right out of high school, instead of going to college, I chose to jump right into the field and work. And 1995. I think it was. I got myself licensed, insured, and Puccio Electric was born.
Okay, wow. So right out of high school, what's the process of Bosse's for those who don't know? Because
so Bosse's is a great high school program. My son is going through it right now, which is great. He's off this week, so he's actually out in the field working. I wish you could meet him.
Nice.
So Bosse's is a great program for kids that want to learn a trade. Electric, plumbing, nursing, hair, cooking. There's all different kinds of programs, so I chose to do electric. Why I chose to do electric is another little quick story. When I was a lot younger and my brother was alive, he had made a little board in school that had a little, like a toggle switch, a train track toggle switch, that turned on a little light bulb, right? So back in the day then, nobody knew what it was, so I plugged this thing in, I electrocute myself, and my mother flips out, and I say, all right, I'll just do electric, in high school, in 10th grade, I played a lot of sports, played a lot of varsity baseball, and they sat me down in 10th grade, and they threw this book down. All right, pick a class, you're going to Bosse's next year. I had no idea what Bosse's was. So the first thing I see was electric. I said, I want to do electric. And that's how it started. Something as simple as that, and succeeded through Bosse's, which was a great experience. I recommend anybody that wants to learn a trade, go to Bosse's. Is a really good thing. And then worked for several years right out of high school. And I was 23, 24, opened my own business. And that's how Puccio Electric started.
Awesome. Now, do you think Bosse's is underused in today's, or is Bosse's different than what it was?
I think the program is really close to the same, if not maybe probably a little bit better, because it has advanced over the years. But no, I think Bosse's is still up and coming for a lot of people in a lot of school districts.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm just saying, do you think it's underused in today, considering the amount of people that go to college with college debt as opposed to going to Bosse's and getting right into a trade?
No, I think it's, I don't know what the statistics are, but I think it's still being used in a good way. Yeah.
Awesome. So what were those first years like after Bosse's, before starting the
so it was very stressful. I was I was the type of person where I was very shy, I was very quiet, very nervous about jumping into something that I really didn't know. They taught you the basic stuff at Bosse's, which is good, and that's what they teach you. But when you get into the field and you work with other people, it's a whole new ballgame, right? So very nervous. The goal was right out of high school to be in my own business, but you have to go through a little bit of a journeyship, so to speak. So you have to put in your time, then you can go and take a test, 2 tests, and then become licensed, say here in Suffolk County. And that was my goal from day one. And I teach all these kids and tell all these kids, you have to have a goal, and you have to succeed, get that goal, and then reach another one. And that was mine. My first goal was to get out of Bosse's, get into work, learn the trade, and as the years went through, being in the trade for other people, I just knew more and more. The quicker I can get into my own thing, the better for me. Mm-hmm. And that's how got licensed and insured, and it took off.
Awesome. Have you always been entrepreneurial growing up? Was that a new...
No, that was kind of like the only thing. I didn't invent anything. I didn't go do anything else. I did little part-time jobs as 13, 14-year-olds did back in the day on a farm or something. But no, I haven't done anything else. Have I done stuff after Puccio Electric? Yeah, I got into some other things that are entrepreneurship, but yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of growing your own electric company, that takes a lot of business skills, entrepreneurial skills, not only like your electrician skills.
Right, now you become a bookkeeper, a secretary, an accountant, so to speak. You hire people, you're answering phones. I didn't know any of that. Didn't take any business courses, which I recommend anybody do now. Right, take a simple business course. But no, learned it all along the way. You go through good times, bad times. But yeah, no, I had none of that other experience besides electric. But knowing in my head, moving forward in my life, that was my goal. Back then.
Awesome. So now, like experiencing the two, which one? If you get to write your own day, like 9 a.m. to 5 a.m., would you rather be in the office, or would you rather be out on the field?
You know, the way my business is now, and I'm grateful the way how big it's gotten. I'm in the office a lot. I miss being in the field. Like I would love to just put the tools on, go back out there, and not have to worry about all this stuff that's here. I'm lucky enough to have a great staff that's been with me for many years to cover me and watch everything behind that I'm not here. But no, I would love to be in the field 24/7. I miss doing the trade itself, even though I'm running the whole trade and running a business and constantly updating classes and courses for myself to be certified. But you miss it. You miss going out. So every once in a while I jump out there and whether I'm in the excavator or I'm digging a trench or wiring a house, that's...
Now, what are some of like your favorite projects? Because you send me pictures of a bunch of different things. Like every day is different. Like some days you're just digging a trench, you're putting up a pole, and then other days you're in these mansions in the Hamptons doing custom lighting. So
we throughout the years we jumped into an economy back in the late '90s, early 2000s, where the economy was great. A lot of homes were being built, so we wired hundreds and hundreds of homes. Right, so we went right into residential. But as far as the aspect of the electrical field, I love it all. Whether it be residential, commercial, industrial, it's the wiring methods that change a little bit. Theory changes a little bit, but if I had to change anything or go back, I probably wouldn't change anything. I tweak a little things here and there. As young and dumb, they say, how you spend money and stuff, but I wouldn't change it. This is what I wanted.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So I had it when someone's like building a new home, for example, like how do you are there new do you come up with like some of the ideas for the custom lighting?
Yeah, so get an idea for that is some of the simpler houses, whether they're $500,000-$600,000 to $1 million home to $60 million. Sometimes I'll do the design. A lot of times there'll be an architect involved. There'll be interior designers. The bigger homes in the Hamptons have all that stuff. So. But we always have our input, and they trust our input. They implement our input in a lot of their projects. So we're able to come up with some ideas, and they have great ideas, and hopefully we can meet in the middle and do something good. Yeah. And we've done a lot.
What's your take on I guess I wouldn't call it a fad, but like a lot of like solar panels and new technology like that.
Solar, Tesla, everybody's doing them. A lot of the municipalities, like the townships, are requiring certain homes to have a minimum of solar panels these days. So if you're building a new home, say in Southampton, depending on the size and all the HERS ratings that go through, they got to put solar in, right? So, which I think is a good thing. It's the up and coming thing. We don't get involved in the solar side. We're electricians. There's a lot of solar companies that do. Some electricians do it, but it's good. That's one of those things. And a lot of the EV chargers, we spoke about this too. Everybody's doing them now.
Yep.
Everybody's getting electric cars, trucks, this, that. So you'll see a lot more of that in the next few years to come as well.
And you just install them right in the home.
Right in the home.
Yep. Chargers.
Garage, outside on a post, wherever they want. There's an electric charger.
Are we going to see you driving an electric car soon?
That's a good question.
It would fit. It would be.
It would fit a little bit, right? It's not out of the question. You might see it. Yes.
Awesome. But I guess on a different note, I know you also have a charity that you made for your brother. So if you wanted to talk about that a little bit, too. Yeah.
So. My brother had Crohn's disease back in the day. At a very young age, went through 30, 40 surgeries, lost his battle with Crohn's disease. So after he died, we founded this foundation called the Puccio Memorial Fund. And we raise money throughout the year, and I give it out to people that are in need, that are fighting this horrible disease. So you could be down the street, you could be down the block, you could be across the country or across the world. We'll send funds to people that need it.
Now, what year did you?
So we did. My brother passed away in 2005 on his birthday, unfortunately. But a couple of years right after that, we jumped right in. We did golf outings, we did car shows, anything to raise money.
That's great.
And,
so we have the
yeah.
the merch.
So now
over
we have a
here.
merchandise store where you could buy Puccio gear, and we're gonna have a lot more stuff come up in the next 30 days that you'll be adding to the store, and people can buy hats, shirts, pants, anything, and all the proceeds, 100% of them, go right to the foundation to help people that have Crohn's and colitis.
That's awesome too.
Yeah.
They can also donate on the website, right?
Yeah, they could donate on the website. They could donate
the
on the
links
Puccio
everywhere.
pages, Instagram, Facebook. And I always said, $1 goes a long way. It doesn't have to be $100.
I know, because I remember a friend of mine, senior year of high school, he was out half the year just because he got diagnosed with Crohn's, and it's
a horrible disease.
It's tough.
Yeah, it's tough.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, whatever we can do to raise money, we've done. We've done interviews on the radios. We've been on TVs. We're doing this. This is great. Thank you for doing this with me, because this will hopefully bring more awareness to them. For us to bring in some more money, and people can donate $1. That's it, just $1. You get 100 people, it's $100. That makes a huge difference for somebody who needs it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
You
So
know.
cool. Yeah.
And if somebody wants to donate $1 million, that's great too. So
Pop out the checkbooks.
right,
Zelle,
it's a
Venmo,
write-off.
PayPal.
It's a legit foundation, which is good.
Yeah. So, in terms of the business, where do you see? Because obviously you've been in business over 30 years now. Where do you see the next 30 years of Puccio Electric?
In Florida somewhere on a golf course would be nice. We got we got a little youngling that's, like I told you, my son, Paulie, he's in the field. So, he loves it. He's been out there working. He's a junior. So, Puccio Electric will be around for a long time, I think.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
I know it's tough. What's it like working with family, or because I
You
know,
know,
like,
I gotta be
working,
honest with
like,
you.
I always say, like, I would never get in business with any of my family. I hate doing business with friends just
Yeah.
because. But what's it like working with your son? I think
With
that's a little
Paulie now,
different.
like it's amazing. Like I'll more and more now. Now he's like really involved, right? He's out of school this week. There was a holiday. He's been working here and there, but now that he's really kind of, like I still say, his full week is in now, and he's doing great. He's already wired 3 new homes
Oh, wow.
out on the East End, on the Southold area, and he loves it. So I'll go to the job site and I'll looking at him. And I sit there and I go, geez, that looks just like me, But he's got a little advantage because of me, which is great. I'm always want to pass the whatever you can to the kids, but he'll succeed.
Mm-hmm.
He's just the same personality as me back in the day. He's going to BOCES, special ed. It wasn't easy for me back then. It wasn't easy for him. But you know what? He's pounding through it. He's really gonna succeed.
Awesome. Do you guys butt heads at all, or?
We don't butt heads. He knows I'm the boss, and he knows I'll get his ass beat. But listen, but as a 16-year-old kid, we have a really close relationship, which
that's
is good.
good to hear.
We'll butt
Awesome.
heads. We'll argue here and there over stupid stuff. But at the end of the day, good night. It's a hug and a kiss. Always.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. So over all these 30 years, do you have any not horror stories, but funny stories? Anything like that?
Oh,
Anything
geez.
that's,
We could write a book,
Anything that sticks out in particular?
Sticks out. Jeez. Huh?
Electrocuted.
Yeah, look, I mean, as an electrician, you get electrocuted, right? But, nothing that, funny stuff, sure. I mean, with all the guys that I have and people that have come and gone, good, bad, or indifferent, I wouldn't change it, But as far as good, funny stories, I mean, geez, there's so many. There's, I've had guys drop a gallon of paint on their head, something stupid, or step into a paint bucket, or stupid stuff like that. And these are guys that are, or individuals that are helpers that don't know the trade. Like my son, he would step into a can of paint in 3 seconds, not know it's there. But no, there's always the little jokes here and there that we play. We try and have a good, fun atmosphere here because life is stressful enough, and there's a lot of stress in the world. So
yeah.
we try and keep the company excited, and we're doing good. This is great. We're thriving. It's a good time, even though the economy is a little up and down. But we've been through the worst. We've been through the best, and we just keep going on.
Awesome. Yeah, and then I know, and during the holiday season, you guys are one of the most festive companies.
Geez, like that's so the Christmas lights, right? We do so many, and it's taken off so much over the past, say, 10 years or so.
Yeah, so
maybe.
for people who don't know, you guys go to homes, design their Christmas lights, and then install them for them. They don't have to do anything.
It started well over 10 years ago. I had a friend of mine come. He goes, he wasn't feeling good. He was sick. He's like, I got to put my lights up. I'm like, I'll send a crew over. I'll help you out. We'll do it. And the demand like really took off. People wanted more and more. The people kept calling and calling, and then the business built up. That part of my business, what we do in 8 weeks of business for Christmas, is insane. It's crazy here. It's the Christmas through up here in end of October, beginning of November, because everybody wants it right away now. And now these past few years, everybody wants their house lit up for Thanksgiving. They want their trees decorated. They asked me about doing interior stuff. We don't really get into the interior part, but yeah, no, that's something that really took off, and now it's blowing up for many other trades. You have sprinkler guys doing it, landscape companies doing it. Hopefully, they're all licensed and insured. But yeah, it's a big thing these days. People want, and then if you get the neighbor, I want my lights brighter than his, more here, and then you got that going on. So it's a funny thing to see, but it's a good time of the year to have a little Christmas spirit.
Awesome, yeah, for sure. But I don't want to think about that anytime soon.
No, it's finally warm out. Let's think about something good.
Out of nowhere, 80 degrees.
Something warmer, yeah.
So what are like that during the summer months? I know you guys do like pool lighting.
Do a lot of landscape lighting. We do a lot of new homes. So a lot of new homes also have obviously pools, landscape lighting, custom lighting inside the house. So we do a lot of service work, a lot of locals. We don't mind coming into somebody's house and changing a fan or changing a light bulb. And something so small, people will call. So we do it all. I don't turn anything away, so to speak.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome to hear.
This time of the year, we're coming out of a good winter as far as no snow, but a lot of people are still struggling with the economy. So, you just it's a give and take sort of thing.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I can't thank you enough for having me.
No, I'm glad you're here. This is great.
We'll definitely do it again soon.
Yeah.
And for everybody listening, watching, Puccio Electric Contracting.
In Santa Mauritius.
And no, I'm talking about the website.
Oh, so it's Puccio Electric Contracting.com.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, I had it.
Puccio Electric Contracting Inc., right? Puccio Electric Corp. It doesn't matter. We're all over there,
Instagram, TikTok,
Facebook.
TikTok.
Thanks to you, right?
TikTok's been a fun one.
TikTok I'm not a TikTok person, but yeah, holy cow, that took off, right? You see the videos on there that you do is amazing. So yeah, we're all over the internet. If you could donate, please.
Yeah, buy your merch.
We got the merchandise
Contribute
here.
to the fund.
We could order stuff. We're gonna have a lot more stuff on there. So it's good that you're here. I'm glad you're here. I want you to see. We'll show the world everything that's going on, and we'll go from there.
Awesome. Sounds great. Well, everybody, follow Puccio Electric everywhere. If you're in the Long Island area, or how far out do you go? You'll go.
So we cover we cover all of Suffolk County right now. So we'll go from Suffolk to Montauk. It doesn't matter.
Perfect.
If there's somebody out west in the city, there's always recommendations. I have a lot of friends, a lot of people in the trade that work out in that area, so it's no problem.
Yeah, all of the electrical needs. Be sure to call Puccio Electric, and we'll talk to you guys soon.